Hey guys, so quick update on the truck. It is in the shop here. We are at the Kenworth here in El Paso. I went ahead and stopped, like I said I was going to. Got a beautiful sunset going over there. It is kind of chilly right now, so I'm getting ready to go back inside where it's heated. Basically, what happened was I was not sure how the truck was going to operate, and decided I was just going to go ahead and stop at El Paso. So I came in, dropped the trailer, parked the truck. They said probably be tonight by the time they got a chance to look at it, which was not true. They got to it by 11 o'clock today. Pulled it in the shop, brought me an estimate really quickly. I mean, within an hour or two after they pulled it in the shop, right around 1 o'clock, said it's an aux sensor and we got to replace it. And that's pretty much what was causing your whole deal. They're pricey. It's $189 an hour for labor, which is just astronomical. But it's in the shop. It's got it's the problem's being fixed, and I'll be able to go down the road. I was hoping they would have it done by 4. It's closer to 6 now, which I think is more to do with the fact that they were upstairs watching the football game instead of downstairs doing the work. So that's hopefully they won't charge me extra for the time they were upstairs watching the football game. So anyway, I don't think they will, but it's going to be right at about $1,000. Like I said, Picard loves their stuff. They really think very highly of their stuff. So, anyway, but I will be ready to roll again first thing in the morning. I've burned pretty much all my hours sitting here today, watching TV and talking to a weird guy inside the waiting room. So, just between you and me, don't tell him, all right? But anyway, so we're out here. Pepper's just enjoying being outside as much as possible. There's no park or anything near here, so we're out here. There's like a field here, and everything, and so we're just out here in the parking lot, just kind of chilling for a minute. It's getting chilly, so I'm gonna go back inside probably, but that's pretty much it. Anyway, for today, I don't think there's gonna be any more than that. But not that there's good, not that these videos are daily anyway. So that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. You know what I mean. So it's about 12:30 on the 21st. It's 12:30 in the morning on the 21st of January, and this is me still dealing with my truck being in the shop in El Paso because they could not get the knock sensor out. At least not today. So Pepper, come on. What's that? How's that Pepper? Here's Pepper. So, you may notice that Nikki's not around. So, I had to take Nikki back. Nikki had anxiety when the truck was moving. If you go back to the first video where you saw her, I don't know that she's in any other subsequent videos after that. I was going to do like a whole video on her, but she was real calm and everything. But the more we traveled, the more we changed locations, we were traveling every day, the more her anxiety got worse. And so I ended up having to take her back because I had friends tell me, like, you can give her Benadryl, you can give her anxiety pills, and I don't like giving up on animals. I'm not that kind of person. Pepper's been with me 4 years. Trixie's been with me basically 10 years. I don't like taking animals back, but when it's a bad match, then you have to take the animal's feelings into consideration. And that's kind of what I did. And so I could have given her anxiety pills, I could have given her that stuff, but to me that seems like it's fixing the problem for me and not for her. When really the problem is she needs to be in a better home. So I took her back. I didn't want to. I feel guilty for doing it, but it was what was better for her, in all honesty. And it is what it is. Pepper's, I think, better with just being the single dog in the truck. She seemed to be okay with Nikki at the kennel where I picked her up. She was sort of okay with her at the house at first, but more and more it was like I kept getting this look from Pepper, like, why is she still here? So I just finally took her back, and that's it on that. Obviously, you can see I'm not in my truck. I'm in a hotel room. It's a Super 8. It's not that great. But it was, with me and the dog, it was $57 for the night. So they're going to keep working on my truck tonight, and hopefully they're going to get that knock sensor out. But apparently the metal for the knock sensor, which is steel, and the steel pipe that's the exhaust, they have become one with each other. And that's not coming out. They're going to have to chip it out, put a heliocoil in there. Look up heliocoil. I'm not going to explain it to you. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. So they're going to do all that, try to get it up and running for me tomorrow. Originally, my plan for today was they weren't going to end up finishing get to look at the truck until tonight late. Probably not going to get to them until tomorrow, which is not today. So I was going to buy a car. I had lined up to buy a 78 Lincoln Town Car for like $550 that was running and driving and stopping. It was stopping with a shutter, but I've had that on other cars, so it didn't really matter. And then I was going to drive home tomorrow, which is not today. And I passed on that because I thought that it was all going to be fixed by, by 4 o'clock today. So I told the guy I was going to pass on the car. Well, now here we are, 12:30, which is, 8 hours later? A little over 8 hours later, and it's still not fixed. So, I think it's probably still an option if I call him tomorrow and I want to go get it or something like that, but, So anyway, so we're camped out. I think that's probably what we're going to do until the truck gets fixed at this point. And then, that's pretty much it. So, I'll keep you guys up to date. Anyway, it's about 2:07 on the 21st, and I'm back at the dealership waiting for them to fix my truck. What am I doing while I'm doing that? I got this whole brick room all to myself. I got vending machines, right? I can order food, which I've ordered Chinese food. That's what I did. I got cable TV, which is not on because what am I doing while I'm sitting here? I'm working on this. What is that? Well, that is a streetcar schedule. So, when I was the chief dispatcher at the McKinney Avenue Transit Authority, I used to do the schedule for the streetcars. And I have my computer here, and it's backed up, got backed up files for the streetcar and everything on it. And so while I'm sitting here, I got a phone call, and they would like the schedule changed a little bit, which I made the schedule last year. That's the schedule that they've been running on. Traffic's kind of increased a little bit. They call me. They're like, "Hey, can you teach us how to?" Not really, because it has a formula. Let me show you the formula. So, right here, I don't know if you could see that, but they're right there. T8, which is so you can see T8 right there. It takes its T8 plus time, and you give your minutes. So 040. So that's your hour, your minute, and then your second. And that's probably really boring for you guys, but that's what I'm doing. I am writing a schedule for a transit agency back in Dallas while I'm stuck, waiting for my truck to be fixed in El Paso. Still thinking about buying a $500 car. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's your update for right now. I'll give you guys an update in a little bit. Hopefully they're going to get it fixed. I stayed at the Super 8 last night. Hold on. Here you go. The Super 8. That's where I stayed, and was not impressed. So there's a Days Inn apparently up the road, and they also do like a breakdown rate for truck drivers. So if I have to stay again, that's probably where I'm going to go. Is there either that or I'm going to buy a car and go home. One of the two. Anyway, that's pretty much it, and I'll see y'all later. All right, so I don't know what I'm going to do as far as it's concerned, but I'm going to give you guys a quick update. Last you saw, I was in El Paso trying to get the truck fixed, which obviously the truck's fixed because I'm in the truck. So, since then, I have been home. I meant to do an update as soon as I got the truck back, and it was really late that night. I'm going to try to make this like 5 minutes. It was really late that night, and I think I ended up going about an hour down the road, parking for the night, and then I ended up going to Houston from from there and everything. So it was the knock sensor. We finally got it out. They had to do exactly what they said they had to do, which was tap it, put a helium oil in, and then put it all back together. It's not giving me any issues, thank God. Yeah, you know. And so we are now. Let's see. Went to Houston, dropped a load, got a load going to Dallas. Came to Dallas, paid my $550, my road tax, my heavy vehicle road tax to either the state or to the IRS. I think it's the IRS. And then I've got my plates that are coming up and everything. The price for fixing the truck was $1,700. So they did charge me for more labor, but they worked their ass off the next day, really honestly trying to get the thing out. And they were going to charge me $2,250. And then I brought up the fact that they were watching the football game the day before, and they were like, okay. And so they knocked it down by like $500. It was like $550, which was the price of the car I was going to buy to go home. And so they did knock it down considerably, and then I paid it and left. I didn't actually have the money to pay it. The company that I work for, the guy that owns the company, helped by giving me a loan basically until I got paid again, which was like when I got home, and then that paid for it. So technically, I did pay for it all, and so that was kind of got me out of there. And then I went to Houston, then went to Dallas. I dropped the trailer off in Dallas. The load that I had didn't have to be dropped off till Friday, so dropped the trailer off, went home, did the whole Thursday thing, where I was home all day. Or no, actually, I went to what did I do Thursday? I went to my mother's house and did laundry. Did I do laundry? No, I think I just went out there and hung out. Anyway, had some conversation, picked up some laundry, went back, did the party on Thursday night, and then Friday, I got up early, took the forklifts, dropped them off. I was done like by 2:15 or so, and then I went down to the guy that I'm buying the truck from, to his house to pay the $550 for the road tax, for the heavy vehicle road tax on this. So did that, went back home, and then went and picked up Girl Scout cookies. I got a friend on Facebook, her daughter's selling Girl Scout cookies. Went and picked up Girl Scout cookies. I had a little bit of Mexican food before I left, and then I turned around and left yesterday, which was Saturday. And I kind of got up, took the dog to get a groom, went down to get the truck, went to pick up the trailer, stopped by Mom's house to pick up my laundry because she does my laundry for me. It's just easier that way I can get stuff done during my time home and everything. And that's pretty much it. I am on the road, picked up a load going to Colorado, and then on to Utah from there. So we're going to find out just exactly how well I managed to handle winter weather driving still, because I've been in the South all the time. What's all this white stuff on the ground, you guys? Anyway, so the videos you've seen probably have an update with Nikki in them. That's the update as far as the truck is concerned. I think I'm going to start trying to do like these little 5-minute videos, like at least every day, or maybe every other day, or something like that, because I feel like you guys are losing continuity, and I'm not being as caught up as I should be as far as all the information is concerned. So anyway, that's it for today. You guys know the drill. And it's supposed to go like this. Yeah, there we go. That's it. I'll see you guys down the road.